What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Shannon Sharpe clearly has some enemies out there, whether it's YouTubers or whether it's folks like Shaquille O'Neal or Matt Barnes or Steven Jackson. Definitely, for whatever reason, because of his success or how he handles personal things, a lot of folks do not like Shannon Sharpe. But there is one person that feels completely slighted by Shannon Sharpe, and that is his former stylist, the Hollywood Muggler. The Hollywood Muggler is living a gay lifestyle. He's exposed people before that he was sleeping with NFL players, guys like that. So he's a messy guy, all right? He'll try to act like, hey, I'm not with it. If you don't bother me, I don't bother you. But he's a messy dude, and he's not to be trusted, all right? Just flat out. So why Shannon Sharpe decided that he wanted to trust this guy, I have no real idea, okay? But Shannon Sharpe, nonetheless, is most likely regretting that decision now. And Shannon Sharpe, once everything kind of blew over with him letting the Hollywood Muggler go, he basically came out with this excuse.
He was gay. Okay, that's his life. That's not mine. Mm-hmm. Hollywood no longer styles me. Why? Because I'm loyal to Shelley. She was hurt that after 20 plus years of being my stylist, that I had gone outside to hire someone else. And someone else was getting the credit when she was there at CBS. She was there when I started at Fox. She was there when I was going out and doing red carpet events, and I never had a problem. And for me, in my head, I thought I needed someone outside. Right. I didn't buy one thing new when Hollywood started styling me. Everything, all those LB jackets, all that stuff that I already had it. And a lot of the stuff she had already put together, but I took it apart. So when he put it back together, it was just what she had put together.
But that's not the excuse that he gave Tasha K. Hollywood Muggler challenged that. And he said this was the real reason why Shannon Sharpe let him go.
Now, here's what Hollywood told me. He abruptly stopped working with Shannon. Everybody was like, where's Hollywood? Where's Hollywood? Where's Hollywood? People trying to figure out what Hollywood. Shannon ain't never said nothing bad about Hollywood. Shannon had mentioned that Jordan had stopped his live. Now put Hollywood, Jordan, and Shannon together. Now if you go to Jordan's Instagram, they literally dress just alike. And Jordan likes to tell Shannon's business, but according to Hollywood, he walked in on Shannon and Jordan.
Now, again, you have people out here, other bloggers that are taking it into another reason.
I'm going to be real with you, Shannon. You should have stuck with Hollywood. See, when you were blowing Hollywood's back out, we didn't have this issue. When Hollywood was taking all of your meat, when he was taking your joystick, and the chocation and the aggressiveness of it all, because at the end of the day, that's still a man, and you a man, and so them bottoms be taking abuse.
And all of these things are happening now. But let me look at this post that was given out on Instagram. Okay, Hollywood Muggler, he says this. All right, you see, when I was around, you never heard a single word. I had everything so organized. Now this is basically Shannon Sharpe with a bunch of women and all of this, and when he says this, it's very vague, it's very cryptic. So what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say you were organizing booty clapping styles? Were you packaging all of the stuff for him? Like, were you hiding things? And then the only thing that this has achieved for the Hollywood Muggler is that you should never get hired again. All right? Like, and I get it. You're feeding Tasha K some information and Tasha K is just going to use you. But anybody ever in life that wants to deal with you should never hire you. I don't care how good of a so-called stylist you are. Number one, you cannot trust this guy, all right? And now you're trying to indicate that, well, you were hiding a lot about Shannon Sharpe and that you know more. Is Shannon Sharpe gay? You're gonna indicate that yes. So now, here's what we gotta realize, family. Being rich, being successful is a whole other level of problem, okay? And once you decide that you want to let somebody go, and Shannon Sharpe is saying that, you know, he wanted to go back to Shelly and, you know, because she did all the work. Basically, I don't buy that, right? I mean, Shannon Sharpe is lying. But the reality is that when you start cutting people's water off in the industry, it be friends or family, you gotta basically be ready for this, and you gotta watch how you treat people, okay? Like when you let somebody go, you fire them, you don't retain them, and you were their source of a good time. Like Hollywood Muggler, he was doing everything with Shannon Sharpe. He was meeting all kind of different people. You know, he was going to Paris. I mean, Hollywood Muggler was being treated almost, and I'm not trying to say this, you know, and insinuate anything, but I would say almost like as if he was somebody's wife. Like, honestly, that was the relationship. It looked like, look, hey man, you're taking this dude out like you're his girlfriend or something like that. Because most women don't even get to go to Paris and style folks. But that's the relationship that he had. So once you cut that off and it wasn't no more money coming in, he wasn't going to the Lakers games, all right? So he gonna have some dirt on you because he been working with you for a long time. You know, it's just, like I said, anybody who works close to you for a decade or so, and they are as close to you as the stylist is, they gonna be in your personal space. Like, they gonna see your ups and downs. They gonna know who you're messing with. They gonna know who you're dealing with. They gonna know the insides of your work responsibilities, how you feel about people. And then also, it wasn't just that, you know, that was the case, but it obviously appears that they were actual friends. Now we're dealing with the fact that, is he gay? Is he a homosexual? Talking about Shannon Sharpe. So, and then Hollywood Muggler, that guy can kind of spin it like, oh yeah, you know, I didn't want to say this, but, and then boom, 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 here we go. Now we're looking at it, you know, that, yeah, he is gay. I caught him doing this. Now we don't know that, but that is the case, family. This is the case, okay? So you gotta be smart when you're saying it. You gotta understand what is going on. And a lot of folks don't get it. A lot of folks don't look at it that way. But I'm gonna tell you like this: Shannon Sharpe has completely caused this on himself. Completely. And anything that this guy knows, wanna know what he gonna do next? He gonna be the one suing Shannon Sharpe. He gonna be the one. He's going to be the one because look, all the money that he's got to fight with Tony Busby, you can't sue everybody. You can't sue everybody. This guy is gonna come out with some kind of all-tale book. It don't have to be true. Come out with a big interview. It don't have to be true. Everybody is going to run with it, okay? He can come out and say he saw you abusing women. He can come out here and say he saw you picking up chicks. He can come out and say anything. And right now, because of Shannon Sharpe's past, it's completely believable, all right? It's completely believable, completely. He's in no position to defend himself. None at all. And was it worth it? I mean, again, I always tell people who are loyal to money are not loyal to anything. So Shannon Sharpe is not loyal to anything. So, you know, he'll drop somebody. And now you see on the flip side, now the Hollywood Muggler, who his career is now ruined, because for sure nobody will work with him, is ruined. So what is he gonna do? This guy, Hollywood Muggler, doesn't have anything to lose now. Zero. Nothing to lose. He ain't got anything to lose now. Completely. It's over forever. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. But you should follow that you do, subscribe to the bell. We're out.